Okay. But what we should do is also at some point talk about what the bonus content has been like and what is going to be available
Great.
on the Patreon. So, I mean, we can do that now, or we can keep our conversation up.
No, hit me.
This is basically so that everybody else hears it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that my plan is by the end of this week, so when this comes out, because we don't have a regular episode today because Andrew isn't here.
Ugh.
And we thought, I know, he's the worst. We're thinking about firing him.
Sorry, Andrew.
But what we have been doing is we've been collecting bonus conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we just have conversation, and it's good stuff. And so what I'm going to do is, by the time this comes out on Friday, there is going to be a portion of the Patreon that you can sign up for. It's going to be $5 a month, and this is in order to buy Chase and Andrew and me coffee and potentially buy us books in the future if we get enough people to be able to do those things, so that we can more easily keep doing this. But obviously we don't want it to be something where there's no benefit to the,
Right.
I mean, I want people to want to do this.
Checks out.
And so even on Friday already, I'm going to upload I believe we have 3 or 4. We've done 4
Recordings,
episodes, right?
Well, I think we've actually done 5
Done 4
episodes. If you include isn't the introduction a chapter or no? Maybe it's not.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know.
So we've done 4 or 5. I've got 4 or 5 clips. Some of them, honestly, I mean, they might be half an
Episodes by
hour
themselves,
or an hour.
Well, we talked about Barbie that one time. Come on.
So we have one of the bonus content is called something like, Barbieheimer, and I don't know what else we talked about. I think we talked about the death penalty or something like that.
Yep.
So we just get into wide-ranging conversation that's just fun for us.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I've been doing is I've just been recording that, taking out any personal things that we say, which isn't usually, but once in a while.
I can't stop myself from getting out my social security number. It just blurts out of me. Thank you for
is that a
this.
recording device? But anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all that I have already recorded up. So it's just up. So that even right now, because often what happens is, like, if you sign up for, the Restless Patreon when we first opened it up, you get you would get a 1 10-minute episode of us responding to a Mark Driscoll thing or something like that.
Sure.
But the people that have waited till now there's so much back
more
content.
Library.
So you're as you go, you're actually you get more value, and so I think that incentivizes people to wait at least a little bit.
Right.
But in this case, I'm just going to upload all of it
right away.
So it's like this is over a month's worth of bonus content. So it's probably something like 2+ hours of us talking about literally everything. I mean, I know, and it ties into the stuff we've been reading in the book. I just pointed to a book, but it's not the right book. But anyway, so it's going to be $5 a month is the plan, and anybody who's already Restless Patreon member at the higher level. So we have the purely Presbyterian level of our Patreon. Anybody who's at purely Presbyterian and above is also going to already get that,
of course,
because of course, yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna have that. So when you're hearing this, everybody out there, this is live, or it should be. It should be live. You can go sign up now if you are already signed up for purely Presbyterian or above. You're already getting all of this bonus content. If you are on one of the lower levels of Restless, if you sign up for the $5 level, you're going to get this and everything else still. And so you might want to think about upgrading to that. But seriously, this is so that we can start buying the drinks that we buy to come in and record here. I thought that would be nice. And part of this too, by the way, is there's going to be a Telegram chat group that I'm going to start. So you have to get the Telegram app. Do you have Telegram?
I do not.
So we use Telegram in the Restless verse.
Gotcha.
And so we're going to have a separate Telegram chat. We currently have a large, 40+ person Telegram chat for anybody that's on our Patreon. right now.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to have a separate one that's specific to the book club.
Sweet.
And so this is going to allow people who read along with us to be able to interact, ask questions. We can chat with them. We can, chat about ideas that have come up during the week. It also then allows people to, in the future, vote for whatever
book to do next,
book we're going to do next.
Conversation, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, which we've talked about, maybe Christianity and Liberalism by J. Gresham Machen. Kind of chatted about that a bit. But probably what we could do is just pick 2 or 3, and then we're going to let the any patrons decide if we have any. So this is why we need you. We don't know what we're going to do next unless you join us. Now it's going to be a little while till that, but anyway. So we didn't have a regular episode today because we're missing our third counterpart.
Blame it on Andrew. Yep.
But where 2 or 3 are gathered.
Yes, and this is
there's
2
of us still.
Just as good, almost.
So anyway, if you're hearing this, go out, look up the Patreon. It's patreon.com/restless. Wait, actually,
are you going to link to it in the description?
I think it's /the Restless Podcast. I better actually look this up. There will be a link to it in the description of this. I think it's patreon.com/the Restless Podcast. But if it's not, I will find out, and it will be in the show notes, so you can just click it. That way, we can hopefully make this worth you guys doing it.
Yeah. Yep. No, it's been enjoyable so far, and that would be an enticing factor to get the Cafe Meals paid for or whatever else we're drinking. So.